how's it going guys? It's Lechon Dee and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, today is the last day of my A1 Deutsch exam and yung last day, usually speaking exam na siya or tinatawag natin Spreche. So, I'm off to my school na in Ortigas right now and I'm actually running late. It's already 11:30 and my class is at 12, so I'm gonna take the MRT so that I can go there fast enough. So I'll see you in Ortigas. Alright, so I just got here in Ortigas inside SM Mega Mall and I will still be walking for about 10 minutes I guess going to my school, so I'm really in a rush. So probably I'll just talk to you guys there and explain everything later. Okay?
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Alright, so the speaking exam just finished and we're the last ones who actually did it and it was really hard. Say hi classmates!
What's hard? Who's been
Kamaingay. Praise God! We survived! So we're now on our way to the Mega Mall. Doon ko i-discuss sa inyo lahat ng struggles at saka yung pakiramdam ng bago mag-exam ng E1 kasi kahit sabihin natin na ginawa lang namin siya doon sa mismong school, medyo mahirap pa din kasi talaga siya eh. Say hi baby girl! Baby girl! Ayun bebe! This is my baby girl! So doon ko masasabi lahat ng mga yun nga, yung mga experience ko before taking the exam. Tingnan nyo naman, dumami yung pimples ko. Gawa ng kahaaral ng German ah. Hindi siya biro. So I'll see you guys dun sa Mega Mall. Alright, so hindi na ako nakapag-record ng vlog sa mall kasi medyo nahirapan na akong maalala na mag-record kasi masyado naka-enjoy bonding with my classmates. Okay. Kasi katatapos ng first exam namin na major, for us major yun guys, sa school lang siya tinake. So, medyo nag-enjoy naman kami ng kaunti. But then anyway, explain ko na lang sa inyo kung paano kami nag-prepare, how did we start, kung saan ba kami nag-aaral, and others. So, I'm actually enrolled sa Berlitz. It is actually an international language school which caters lessons of different languages, mainly para sa amin, the German language or yung Deutsch. So, I started studying there last June. They actually have 3 lengths of the training. There is 5 months, 6 months, at saka 8 months. So, luckily, na-assign ako dun sa 6 months. So, before kanila i-assign dun sa specific number of months na yun, they're going to assess you first using the language aptitude test. So yung language aptitude test, they're going to assess kung gaano ba kabilis yung pick up mo to learn the language. So it's not actually a written test, but it is more of like a speaking exam agad. So after having that language aptitude test, yun nga, I was assigned doon sa 6 months while we're studying the A1 o yung first part nung kinder level nung studying namin ng language. We only have classes 3 times a week tapos 4 hours a day, which is actually not enough for me. It is not enough para mas maintindihan or mas mapag-aralan ko yung language. So what me and my classmates do is that we're giving time to do the group studies para mas ma-enhance pa yung skills namin at saka mas makapag-train kami to learn the language. So another thing that we do, we also study at home. So we're not just dependent dun sa teacher na nagtuturo sa amin ng language, but then we're also trying to help ourselves to learn the language. So we also gather other resources pa, such as YouTube videos o kaya other reading other books na pwedeng makatulong sa pag-aaral mo ng German language and also yung part ng culture nila. So through those things, it was easier for us to understand how we should speak the language or where to use the specific words doon. So doon sa pag-take ng exam, it actually consists of 4 elements, which is yung lesson, expression, foreign, at saka schreiben. So yung 4 na yun, yun yung kailangan hasain sa amin para mapasa namin yung language course. So sa triple win, we are required to pass 3 language levels, which is yung A1, yung kinder level. For me, parang term ko dun, kinder level, A2, which is yung elementary level, and B1, which is yung intermediate or yung fluent level. So we have to reach that fluent level para mas makapagtrabaho at mas makapag-communicate kami ng maayos while working there sa Germany. So ano ba yung preparations na ginawa namin para before taking the A1 exam? First is you have to practice your listening. So for me, in my case, listening is the hardest part dun sa exam na yan. Why? Because ang bilis kasi nila magsalita. Hindi sa nagreklamo, pero ang bilis talaga kasi nung magsalita. Kahit clear or crisp yung sound ng audio na pinakikinggan mo, hindi kasi mabilis mag-gets yung mga sinasabi nila. So what I'm holding on to while listening dun sa audio track while answering is yung keywords na nilalabas nila dun. So dyan sa YouTube makakita kayo ng mga sample exams ng Horen para nakatulong sa inyo na mag-practice dun, ma-practice yung listening nyo. The next thing na nahirapan ako is yung schreiben o yung writing. So doon sa schreiben or yung writing, doon kasi makikita on how you make your sentences and how well you make letters, simple letters of containing questions, invitations, inquiries, mga ganun. So doon din mahahasa yung sentence construction nyo. So sa amin, kami palagi, before taking the exam, we kept on practicing and practicing and practicing hanggang sa ma-reach namin yung highest score, which is yung 10 dun sa written exam. So we kept on doing the practice. Tapos every time na may mistake kami, manghihingi ulit kami sa teacher namin ng another seat work para ma-practice namin yung writing namin para during the exam mapasa namin yung writing exam namin. So you can also find some tips there. So wala pa kasi akong karapatan magbigay ng tips on how to do the writing kasi hindi pa naman ako magaling with that. So siguro next time na lang pag may certificate na talaga ako para makapag-share ng knowledge sa inyo about it. So next is yung reading. So yung reading ko, dito ako medyo akala ko kaya ko pero hindi pala. So mahirap pala yung reading na yun kasi once kasi na maliit yung vocabularies or maliit yung knowledge mo regarding sa vocabulary nila, mahihirapan ka talagang makaintindi ng commercial announcements. So as much as possible, ang one tip ko sa inyo is widen your vocabulary. It is very important to widen your vocabulary kasi it will help you understand sentences, questions, and announcements more, especially when you take the exam. Kasi hindi biro tong exam na to and mahirap talaga siya. So you really have to focus on how you how you answer your exams. And the last thing is yung speaking. For me, it is hard, but it is somehow the easiest part of the exam for me. Kasi once you practice speaking kasi, you get used to it. And then once you're used to it, it won't be hard for you to pronounce, it won't be hard for you to construct the sentences, questions, and yung simple words like our simple introduction o yung tinatawag natin Verstellen. Kasi sa speaking exam kasi for A1, what you do is your Verstellen or your introduction. So it is how you introduce yourself. Like I am Kevin, or for example, sige, gagawin ko, Hallo, guten Tag, ich bin Kevin Philippe de Vera. Ich bin 25 Jahre alt. Ich komme aus den Philippinen, aus der Provinz Quezon. Ich wohne in Quezonstadt. Ich bin Krankenpfleger von Beruf, aber ich bin arbeitslos. Oh my God, sa stutter ako. Well, anyway, para siyang ganun. So, hindi pa ako confident kasi syempre nahihiya pa ako to do it. Well, yun. If you're going to ask how I did with the exam, well, ang standards kasi ng Berlitz, they want you to get above what is expected. So, for example, kung sa board exam, ang passing score is 75, tapos lahat ng exams mo is not lower than 70. Sa school ko, they're expecting you to get 85 and one of your exams not lower than 80. So parang ganun kasi yung parang idea nung ini-aim ng school ko. So luckily, I was able to pass do sa standards ng school. I was able to pass writing, speaking, and listening. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to reach the school's expectation when it comes to reading. So, kaya sabi ko sa inyo kanina, medyo nahirapan ako to do the reading kasi hindi ko na-expect na ganun yung mangyayari. But then anyway, I still passed with the exam standards. So, sabi nila it's okay, pero for me, it's kind of frustrating kasi I don't know, I know kasi na I work really hard for it siguro, kaya ganun, pero at least I passed. I still consider myself lucky with it. Ayun, so if you guys have any more questions with regards with triple win or with regards kung ano pa yung additional kung ginawa while doing the review before the A1 exam, or if you have questions regarding the A1 exam, just comment down below and I'll try to answer all of them. para makatulong din ako sa inyo. And at the same time, if you guys have more tips for me on how to do the A2 and the B1, baka gusto nyo tulungan ako, baka lang naman, di comment na rin kayo below para makashare kayo ng ideas nyo. Not just to help me, but also to help the other nurses na gustong manood ng vlog na to. Well, yun lang. I just wanna share, I was quite happy na I was able to surpass this exam. To tell you, it is not easy. Honest answer yun. Hindi sa nananakot ako. It is not easy to learn a foreign language when you're getting older. You wanna know why? Because ever since, kahit na mga bata pa tayo, the only foreign language that we studied, not unless you're from an international school or you're from a Chinese school, aside from Hokkien or Mandarin, is only English and Filipino. Ako, I came from a Catholic school, so and a public school, so hindi talaga kasama yung mga language na yun, especially Chinese, dun sa pinag-aaralan namin usually. So merely just English and Filipino, and we've been studying it ever since we were little pa, kinder pa, until we reach college. Now, if you're only given 6 months to study a language and be fluent with it, it's actually really hard. So one thing na masasabi ko sa inyo is focus and do it seriously. If you really have a dream of going abroad or going to Germany to have a better life, greener pasture, as they say, then focus studying the language. Kasi yun ang magiging sandata mo once you're there. And yung sandatang yun yung kay, di ba ang sandata, once na bago siya, matalas pa siya. Pero it doesn't necessarily mean na yun yung pinakamagandang sandata. So you have to keep on enhancing or yung hasain talaga yung sandata mo yun, para pagdating mo doon, may panlaban ka, may pambakbakan ka when it comes sa conversations and getting to know your patients mo. So, yun lang. Thanks for watching my vlog. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, share some love, like my videos if you do, and put some comments down below nga kung what do you guys think or what are the other things you can offer for our co-nurses abroad, or for our co-nurses who are actually planning to go abroad as well. So yun lang. Thanks for watching my vlog. See you soon. Bye guys.